Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. It's time for another sports talk video. I mean, it's Olympics are happening. That's sports heaven. So I got to spend some time talking about sports. And I mean, we get to watch all kinds of stuff when the Olympics are on. Today, just today, I watched some boxing, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and even some rowing. And there are all kinds of stories around the Olympics too. We had Mitt Romney on his disastrous tour of England, kind of bad mouthing the British preparations for the Olympics. So he's now known as Mitt the Twit. Now, Mitt has a horse in the Olympics, and that horse is now the most hated animal in all of England. Better keep an eye on him. He's likely to wind up in the glue factory. And of course, there are all kinds of scandals. We've had athletes kicked out for doping. We had badminton players kicked out for trying to rig games. And then there's always the judging controversies. I mean, whenever you have a sport that has judges, there's going to be some bullshit involved. So, the gymnastics, there have been some kind of questionable scores given to some athletes this year, but it hasn't been as bad as I've seen in the past. And of course, boxing, Olympic boxing, as bad as we have in our professional boxing, the decisions that we have there, as bad as some of them can be, nobody sucks worse than Olympic judges. A fighter can get credit for punches while the referee is counting over him, and the fighter who put him on the ground gets no credit at all. And then the way the rules are in Olympic boxing, a little pity-pat punch counts as much as a punch that creates a concussion. It's fucking ridiculous. Olympic boxing has as much to do with real boxing as cartoons have to do with reality. But there are lots of cool stories too. And the joy that you see on the faces of the athletes up on the medal podiums, I mean, that's cool to see. And the grace with which these athletes handle defeat is a lesson for everyone. You have to admire these athletes. You have to admire their dedication, their persistence, their work ethic, and the class that they display during their time on the stage. And a lot of them really struggle to survive. So maybe some of these national Olympic committees and international Olympic committees could cut the pay of some of the fat cats that are on that and use the money to support some of these athletes in less popular sports that really have a hard time making ends meet. So to all of the athletes in the games, I have to say this: whether you win a medal or come in last, you have earned the admiration of all of us. Thanks for listening.